This is the raised buttonhole band used in hand embroidery. It creates a textured band of raised buttonhole stitches worked on a foundation. So we'll start with the foundation. It's just straight stitches worked straight up this line here. And I came up on the left, I'm going down on the right, pull through, come up on the right, and go down on the left, and pull through. And work this way all the way up the area that you want to cover with the raised buttonhole. Now, the key to a nice looking finish is that your foundation stitches are equally spaced. So try to keep them neatly and equally spaced all the way up the line. And of course, this can be worked on a curve as well. Now I'm switching threads and I'm switching needles to a tapestry needle with a blunt tip so that I don't snag the stitches. And I'm going to pass under the top foundation from the top and over the working thread and pull through. And then I'm moving down to the next foundation, under it from the top, over the working thread and pull through. And then you can pack your stitches over, tighten them up a little bit, pack them over to the left, and work down the line this way, from the top under the foundation, over the working thread and pulling through. You can see that the stitch is simply the buttonhole stitch worked over the band. And the reason that it's filled from the left to the right is because it's easier to pack the stitches towards the left, where that twist of the buttonhole is forming, rather than from the right, or trying to pack them to the right. Even though when you start the next row, you'll see that it's kind of awkward because you have to cross over with your needle, you have to cross over this next row of stitches without snagging them. And that's why it's important to use a tapestry needle. But the reason it's filled from the left to the right instead of the right to the left is that it's easier to get a good spacing and to pack the stitches to the left towards the twist of the buttonhole. So work down the band, and when you get to the end, you anchor your stitch by just taking a little stitch right over it, and then we can fit one more row in here. So that's what I did, and I'm still working to fill this area up by passing under the foundation from the top, over the working thread, pull through, and when you reach the end, you just anchor the thread, and that is the raised buttonhole band. For more tips and techniques on hand embroidery, stop by and visit me at Needle and Thread.